It seems with every year, we are met with more and more disappointing XXL cyphers with artists not many actually care about. And every year it seems like fans of the art form always go back to one specific year as if it's tradition. At this point, if you look through the comment section of this specific video, it is a tradition where seemingly the XXL had its best year and arguably its last memorable year, the 2016 Freshman Cypher.
Gangsta!
2016 was an influential year where I would argue the world changed forever, not just in the music industry, and it will never go back. The XXL Cypher was no different. We entered a new stage of music that we now know today, and XXL had brought in a lot of artists which were accurately titled the New Wave. This included artists like Lil Yachty, Designer, Dave East, Denzel Curry, G Herbo, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Dicky, Anderson .Paak, 21 Savage, and Kodak Black, with half maintaining large fan bases even today. However, today I will be talking about one of the two cyphers done in 2016 and why it was the best XXL cypher since its time and arguably of all time, garnering 204 million views with 2.8 million likes. The cypher that was done right.
Tell that little bitch that I'm with it. Tell that little bitch that I'm with it. Hey, what?
Now, from a technical standpoint, the 2016 cypher provides very minimalistic coloring in terms of background. The lighting was well done. It wasn't too dark like the 2017 cypher where the dark colors and the goldish, yellow, greenish room just gave a literally gave a vomit aesthetic. It was very unappealing for me aesthetic wise. In the 2016 cypher, nothing was too vibrant like the 2019 cypher where everything was just like it was just colors everywhere, bro. And it was so spacious in the 2019 cypher that my ADHD made me wander on different areas of the screen because it was colorful everywhere. And I wouldn't focus on the artist, I'd focus on the background. Now, the 2016 cypher had this very Goldilocks effect where it wasn't too much, it wasn't too little, it was just right. The room itself wasn't big or the camera was zoomed in enough where there wasn't much space outside the musicians. The room itself wasn't bright. It had a very monochrome theme. It was very gray. It was very black and white and gray, with the artists themselves standing out even more because all of the artists had a very colorful aesthetic to themselves. For example, Lil Uzi was rocking purple and we had Lil Yachty who had like red. So imagine all of that on a black and white canvas. It really stood out. Aesthetically, it was very attention grabbing. Now, another technical golden goose that I found in the cypher that I found enjoyable was that it was a one beat for all mentality. Instead of changing flows of the beat or just changing the beat entirely or just removing the entire beat entirely. This is a post-edit thing and I just remembered 2017, 2020, and 2022 all have XXL cyphers where certain rappers rap with no music. Is this a new trend that's going on? I cannot understand for the life of me, and it's literally frustrating. It's pissing me off. I cannot understand for the life of me why they decide to remove the instrumentals for certain people's verses. Why can you not rap on the beat? What is wrong with you? Why? You're pissing me. Fuck! Despite Kodak Black jokingly showing distaste for the beat, now who the fuck picked this little sorry ass beat? It was very hypnotic in nature and it allowed most of the people who listened to it to remember exactly which cypher it came from, which year it came from, and it just keeps itself in your memory banks for years to come. Whether it's because it was a good instrumental or a bad one, or just because the memories that it gave you, it was still a good choice. And a one beat melody for everybody was a good choice. It allowed everybody to be like, okay, this is the beat that I'm going on, this is what I'm going to spit my flow on, and this is how I'm going to do it. Where it feels as if in nowadays, in modern XXL cyphers, everything feels premeditated. And maybe this may be the case for older XXL cyphers where they give you the beat in advance and be like, this is what we're going to be doing for you, and this is how you're going to freestyle, quote unquote, freestyle on our beat. Where in the 2016 XXL cypher felt more authentic, it felt more genuine, where this is the beat everyone's going on. Take it, run with it, do whatever you want with it, but this is your beat. Where it feels like, again, I'll bring up the 2019 XXL cypher, felt like the beat changed to suit certain artists. Instead of you are supposed to work with the beat, it seemed as if the beat was made for you instead of you going for the beat, which is something I really did not enjoy from the 2019 cypher or any cypher that came after that. Like 2020, 2021, I really did not enjoy that.
Gangsta!
I sent my bitch to the store because we ran out of soda.
What?
Uzi, Yachty, Savage, Kodak, Curry, they had the biggest impact on not only the XXL moving forward, but the music industry as a whole, setting the new standard of what would be the new wave of music. That was just something so enjoyable about these rappers, giving off a millennial and a Gen Z personality to the cypher, which would then end up becoming a majority of their demographic. Prior to that, the XXL was seen as an honor in which rappers had come from all over to represent themselves as the new era of music for that year or to come, demonstrating the evolution of music as they jumped on the stage and gave their most quirky freestyles to some of the best and the worst instrumentals thrown at them. This was to show the world that this was the skill that they got. This is the new age of music. This is how skilled I am and you will recognize me. This was a seemingly make or break type of event that would happen with the XXL cypher. It was you come on the platform, if you suck here, it kind of shows where your trajectory will end up going in terms of your music industry. That's why it seems like a lot of musicians took this as seriously as possible, but that changed in 2016, where it seems like all of the artists on there had a very careless I don't give a fuck type of attitude. They got on there, they did their stuff. Instead of seeing this situation as a high honor event, it seemed like the artists just used this as a platform to demonstrate how much fun they were having. It was reminiscent of when you and your homeboys would choose a random beat or a random instrumental and try your best to freestyle to it, even if it was just gibberish, and then deciding who had the best verse and hyping each other throughout everything, as we saw with Lil Uzi's vibrant ad-libs. And it felt as if that was the route that music was going to take from here moving forward. At this point, music had shifted its entire meaning and enjoyability. Most old heads had been steady pushing the agenda of all music has to have a lyrical meaning. And while music like what we have seen in the XXL cypher has existed for many years, it seemed as if 2016 had put it on full blast, with rappers demonstrating their quirkiest personalities while caring nothing for the lyrics, showing that music wasn't only just subjective, but that it didn't require intricate lyrics to be good. We literally had 21 Savage mumbling at the end of his verse, and people hyped it up. They still didn't care.
Put up on a motherfucking yeah. Then I put up in a motherfucking Brinks truck.
Everybody had such unique qualities to them that made this entire cypher indistinguishable from its peers. For example, we had Lil Uzi, who was so upbeat, completely changing the entire energy of the cypher, even calling out his peers who he was rapping with in order to kind of relax them and kind of tell them, yeah, you're included, you know, come on guys, we're just chilling, we're just relaxing. And also him adding these ad-libs, which made it feel like an actual song, unlike most cyphers where most artists just rap in silence, and it feels like a solo track, unlike 2016 cypher, where it felt like an entire track with features added onto it. It felt like everybody was a part of the project instead of, oh, I'm just doing this thing on my own to show off my own skills. Like, we work as a unit. It felt like literally friends working together. Then we have Lil Yachty, who to me had the most interesting flow out of the entire cypher, because he had that I just love it so much. It was so unique because, again, it's a flow that I've never heard before, and till this day I've never heard anything like it. It was very unique. We are then given 21's verse, who had the longest verse, and some would argue that it was the best verse in the entire cypher, with so many quotables, with 21 Savage uttering the now popular line, pull up on your bitch, you suck my dick, and then you kiss. Goddamn! Which has then been echoed around in different iterations, and even though he mumbled at the end of his verse, it's still arguably the best verse in the entire cypher. The best comment that I saw in the comment section in regards to 21's verse was this: 21 is the perfect example of not studying for an exam and still passing. Then Kodak Black bringing the whole who the fuck picked this little sorry ass beat, which has then been echoed as well in other cyphers. For example, in the 2019 cypher, where somebody tried to use the exact or similar line, but it just fell flat on his face.
Okay, this a lame ass beat. Walk up on your bitch, my dick, A-feed-D.
What the hell is this?
We could immediately tell where it came from, and it was just like, wow, the dick eating is crazy. The dick eating is crazy. Seemingly, Denzel Curry was the only one who took the cypher seriously, However, his verse was still incredible, and it is a shame that till this day, Denzel Curry is slept on as an artist despite making a lot of back-to-back bangers. He makes a lot of good music, and it seems like people still don't really check him out. He's really underrated. And this cypher really showed that maybe it actually has an effect. People who didn't take it seriously were the ones that blew up the most, and then the ones who took it the most seriously are the ones that don't do as well. I don't know what that says about the current music industry moving forward. I don't know what that means. Maybe it has a thing to do with authenticity. That's up for a debate in the comment section. Let me know. Unfortunately, like most people would agree, this is a formula that has not been recreated till this very day, because it seems most artists still take this event far too seriously during what seems to be a make or break event, and maybe that's the reason why most people take it so seriously. Another thing that I've noticed is that moving forward after the 2016 XXL Cypher, it seems as if not only the artists but the organization itself has taken itself too seriously to the point where it's now all flashy. They do their best to do some kind of introduction for all these musicians and then they give their verse, which just makes it feel even less authentic. It doesn't feel like a Freshman Cypher where it feels like something professionally done. I guess the XXL Cypher is professionally done, but then you really feel the corporatization in the introductions. Everybody is doing these flashy video game type intros, like character selected, and then they start doing their verses and then does the same thing for the next person in the next, when it seems like with the other ones, especially the XXL Cypher from 2016, it feels as if it was just the transition was the table turning. It was just and then the next person goes. It wasn't anything too flashy, and I think that's one of the things I appreciated the most about it, where it felt even more raw, it felt more authentic. Just watching artists immediately transition instead of having some kind of flashy magazine shoot type of introduction before they spit their verse, which mind you could be underwhelming. So you're showing us all this flashy stuff for a subpar verse, like Lil Mosey. I fucking hated it. YK Osiris, I hated both their verses.
Goddamn, I feel like the man. Freshman of the year, I woke up like the man.
What the hell is this?
And yet they had such flashy intros where, oh my goodness, I cannot stress how much I dislike the 2019 XXL Cypher. I cannot, that's like an entire video of its own. But I think that was one of the biggest issues I had with the XXL Cypher moving forward past 2017, roughly 2016, 2017. Because it seems like what you perform in the XXL Cypher determines your trajectory moving forward. Although there are some artists that are able to do absolutely questionable verses in the XXL Cypher and still become popular somehow.
And if the world ever has an apocalypse, I will kill all of you fuckers.
Hey,
Fear
yo,
will be
what
plentiful,
the
death will
fuck?
be bountiful. I will spare none of you peasants.
It seems like since 2016, new artists who are introduced to the Cypher take it far too seriously and miss sight of what made the 2016 Cypher so popular, just having fun. Maybe that could be attributed to the artists not being friends prior to the Cypher, which ruins their chemistry. But regardless, I think it's pretty safe to say that we're never going to get another Freshman Cypher like the 2016 one for many, many years to come.
Branch truck. 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21.
Thank you to everybody who's made it this far in the video. If you like what you saw, if you made it this far, give this video a like, a thumbs up. It's kind of like an attendance sheet, so I know that you made it this far. Subscribe if you enjoy the content and you want to see more content. Hit the notification bell so you can be updated next time I post. Be ever wonderful. This has been Biscord signing out. Bye. Oh yeah, 121.7. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Nose. Oh my god, why is my nose so itchy? Shit, man.